Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you a little out of the ballpark 25. I did a fantasy draft for 1960 from players throughout the years, and you don't know who you're going to get. Like Mama Gump told Forrest Gump, it's like a box of chocolates. So I drafted the Red Sox and the OOTP25 sim engine, the other teams in 1960. We're going to show you a fun pitcher matchup here between the Washington Senators, who have Bob Feller, and I have Steve Carlton. So it's Feller for the Senators, Carlton for the Red Sox, our beloved Boston Red Sox. Play ball. And you can get these players at any time during their careers. Carlton's pretty good. He's 26 years old. He's pretty good. And we'll show you Bob Feller's pretty good too. They've actually faced each other. I've been playing offline. And they're both 1-1. Carlton has not had a good start. Carlton lost to Feller, then he beat Feller. Or beat the Senators. He's pitched 14 and a third innings. His ERA is 6.28. He has had trouble in the first and second innings. He's been horrible. All right, without any further ado, let's play baseball. I did have Johnny Cueto. We traded him because I didn't draft a backup second baseman. I got Daniel Nava from the Phillies. We sent Cueto to the Phillies. Nava's been red hot for the Phillies and us. So we're having a lot of fun with that, playing that offline. I figured let's play a game online. We haven't played OOTP online in a while. For the Boston Red Sox defensively, behind the plate, we have Yogi Berra. On the mound, Steve Carlton. So Yogi Berra is 35 years old, so he's coming to an end of his career. But he's still a very good catcher. Steve Carlton, 26-year-old, on the mound, lefty. Albert Pujols at first. He's 33. Renny Gonzalez at second. He's 29. Pittsfield, Massachusetts native Mark Belanger at short. He's 25 years old. Rico Petrocelli at third. He's 32 years old. Daniel Nava in left, age 33. Cesar Tovar in center, age 24, so we got a young Cesar Tovar. Aoki in right, he's 35 years old. For the Senators, leading off playing second base, Jerry Royster, he's 31 years old. Batting second at shortstop, Nico Horner, 23 years old. In right field, batting third, Jackie Brandt, 30 years old. The DH, we have a DH in 1960 in our fantasy league. The designated hitter for the Senators, Pedro Munoz. He's 25 years old. Rupert Jones is in left. He bats fifth. He has killed us. And he's got 4 homers, 11 ribbies. The majority of that against us. We've played the Senators a ton of times early on, which I do remember from playing this season in OOTP in prior versions. And in, what's the dice game? I went brain dead. Oh, Replay Baseball, the PC version. Ed Spezio, they didn't have a photo for him. We'll make one up later. Spezio is 28. He's at third base. Guillermo Herrera, 28 years old in center field. Catching Mike Zunino, 31 years old. And at first base, Howie Clark, 32 years old. All right, so here we go. Excuse me. Take a sip of Gatorade. Oh, let's show you the records. How do we do? Let's go game log. The Senators are 5-5. The Red Sox are 4-5. Back to the game. Royster steps to the plate. Right-handed batter. Royster batting .263 with 5 ribbies. Carlton's ready to work. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. I think that was a circle change. Let's see if I'm right. Throw it around the infield. Yep, it was a changeup. So Carlton, that's a good start. That's a good start. We usually can get the first 2 outs in the first inning, then all hell breaks loose with Steve Carlton. So 1 out for Nico Horner. He's batting .265. He's another right-handed batter to face the left-handed hurling Steve Carlton. Berra sets the target. 2-2 count. The pitch homeward bound, flared to right. Aoki throws it into second. 1 out, 1 on. Nico Horner is a base-stealing threat. Jackie Brandt, struggling this year. He's 8 for 40. That's a 200 batting average. Carlton has the sign. The pitch to Jackie Brandt. He's in the hole, 3-1. This is where we get in trouble. Ball 4. Oh, my God. It's always the first inning. It's always... first and second 1 out for Pedro Munoz. Let's see. We have very good control. Well, our control is not as good as... It's a 6, so it's above average. Let's go pitch around. 2-1 count. Beat it in the dirt. There's a double play ball. Belanger, Gonzalez to Pulos. Double play. Yes! Our infield is solid. 6-4-3, just what the doctor ordered. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. For the Red Sox, we're going to have Tovar, Nava, Pulos, Berra. Joe Randa is the DH. Norichika Aoki, right field. We just call him Aoki. Petrocelli bats 7th. Belanger 8th. We should have switched that. Renny Gonzalez bats 9th. Cesar Tovar batting .323 with 3 ribbies. Bob Feller on the mound. Bob is 1-1 in 3 games. ERA 3.71. This is the 3rd time he'll duel with the lefty Steve Carlton in the Boston Red Sox. Feller to Tovar. 0-1 count to Cesar Tovar. Let's see what Tovar does here. That ball is a base hit to center. Fielding it was Guillermo Heredia. So Tovar being held on by Howie Clark. Tovar's a threat to steal. Daniel Nava at the plate. Nava batting .380 overall. That's with the Phillies and Red Sox. 5 homers, 17 ribbies. The pitch to Daniel Nava, full count. Swing and a miss. Oh, Nava chased. He wanted to be a hero. 1 out, 1 on for Albert Pujols. Albert batting .273, homers, 8 ribbies. Right-handed batter against the right-handed hurling Bob Feller. Feller has the sign from Zunino. The pitch to Pujols. 0-2 count to Albert. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts for Feller after the single to Cesar Tovar. 2 outs. Tovar will be off on contact. Yogi Berra steps to the plate, a homer, 2 ribbies. He's struggling so far. Only a .200 batting average. Here's the pitch to Yogi, 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. So after the leadoff single, Feller strikes out the side. We go to the top of the second here at beautiful Fenway Park. Your 60s fantasy Red Sox, nothing. And the Senators fantasy team, nothing. Rupert Jones, who has killed us, will lead things off for the Senators, followed by Ed Spezio, then Guillermo Heredia. Here's the pitch to Rupert Jones. 4 homers, 11 ribbies, 300 batting average. 1-0 count to Jones. Left-handed. Oh, my God, he homered again off of Carlton. You got to be kidding me. That is a bippity-boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball, and Rupert Jones touches them all. I tell you, folks, if Rupert Jones could play against the Red Sox in this game every day, he would have 4 million homers. Rupert Jones with another home run trot back to the dugout. And let's view that in Super Stat Replay, one of the funnest things in Out of the Ballpark. Booyah! Oh my lord, is that a crunch shot. Aoki could only watch it go bye-bye. 1-0. Carlton will now face Ed Spezio. Spezio, 2 homers. Guess who they're off of? Guess who his 2 homers are off of? You guessed it. Steve Carlton. Here's the pitch to Spezio. 0-2 count. Spezio in the hole. Carlton battling back. Swing and a miss. 1 out. Carlton still trying to regroup after that bomb off the bat of Rupert Jones. Guillermo Heredia steps to the plate. 222 with a ribby. No homers. Right-handed batter. Carlton. He's ready. He rocks and deals. 2-2 count to Heredia. Base hit. Oh, what a play by Mark Belanger. He lays out. Backhanded dive to the hole, picking that ball right off the dirt of the infield. What a great play by Mark Belanger. Let's watch a Super Stat Replay. This was scorch off Heredia's bat. Look at this. Oh, what a catch by Mark Belanger. 2 outs. That is what they call, in the baseball world, a web gem. 2 outs, base is empty, 1-0 Senators. Mike Zunino, the catcher, the number 8 batter, steps to the plate. Zunino, 233, a homer and 3 ribbies. Here's the pitch to Zunino, 0-1 count. Fly ball, left field, Nava coming in, squeezes it, side is retired, but the Senators take the lead on the Rupert Jones bye-bye birdie, the bippity-boppity boom to the moon, boom goes the ball, and Rupert Jones touched them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. For the Red Sox in the bottom of the second, it will be Joe Aranda, Aoki, and Rico Petrocelli. I'd like to buy a vowel, please. Bob Feller on the mound gave up a leadoff single in the bottom of the first, then struck out the next 3 batters accordingly. Here's Joe Randa, 273, no homers, no ribbies. Randa digs into the right-hander's batter's box. The pitch to Randa, he's in the hole, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Feller has struck out 4 Red Sox in a row. Aoki steps to the plate, 333, 2 homers and 4 ribbies. Zunino wiggles the fingers. The pitch from Bob Feller, 2-2 count to Aoki. Ground ball right side. Fielded by the first baseman, flips to Bob Feller. That was a fine play by Horace Clarke. 2 outs, base is empty for Rico Petrocelli. Petrocelli, 259, 2 ribbies, looking for his first homer of the year. The pitch to Petrocelli, he's in the hole, 1-2. Flared to shallow left towards the line, coming in, making the catch is Rupert Jones. The side is retired. We go to the top of the third, 1-0 Senators. Due up to face Steve Carlton and the Boston Red Sox here at Fenway Park. The aforementioned Rupert Jones, Ed Spezio, and Guillermo Heredia. Jones homered. I'm sorry, I'm incorrect. I was looking at the flame. It's Horace Clarke, Jerry Royster, and Nico Horner. Here's Horace Clarke. Howie Clarke, batting .500, 3 for 6. The pitch to Howie Clarke, left-handed batter. Fly ball, shallow center. Tovar coming in. He squeezes it. 1 down. Jerry Royster, as we move to the top of the Senators' order, he's 0 for 1. Barris sets up inside. The pitch to Jerry Royster. 1-1 count. Popped him up. He jammed him towards the pitcher's mound. Renny Gonzalez calling for it. Second baseman makes the catch, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty for Nico Horner. Horner is 1 for 1. Carlton's ready. He rocks and deals to Nico. 1-1 count to Nico Horner. Grounder up the middle. Belanger has it. The shortstop fires low. Scooped out of the dirt by Albert Pujols. The side is retired. We go to the bottom of the third here at Fenway. 1-0 Senators. For Boston, it's going to be Mark Belanger, Rennie Gonzalez, and the top of the order, Cesar Tovar. Mark Belanger batting 100. He does have a homer and 3 ribbies, though. Feller to Belanger, 2-2 count. Come on, Marky. Belanger swinging a miss. Bob Feller just mowing them down. Feller now with 5 strikeouts. Rennie Gonzalez will try to get the bat on the ball. Gonzalez batting 158. The pitch to Rennie. He's in the hole, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He chased down and in. Strikeout number 6 for Bobby Feller. 2 outs, base is empty for Cesar Tovar. Tovar, the only Boston Red Sox to have a hit so far. Feller's ready. Pitch homeward bound to Cesar Tovar. 2-2 count to Tovar. Tovar grounds it to short. Low throw, it's an error. Oh, Nelly. Tovar will reach once again, but that was a horrific throw by the Senators shortstop, Nico Horner, unable to scoop it out of the dirt. Howie Clark, inning stays alive for Daniel Nava. Nava is 0 for 1. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Unbelievable. Bob Feller has struck out 7. The error doesn't hurt. Top of 4, 1-0 Senators. Carlton back on the mound. He'll face Brandt, Munoz, and Rupert Jones. Jackie Brandt walked his first time up. Here's the pitch to Brandt. Brandt's going to swing the stick. What a play by Pujols! Albert Pujols lays out. Wonderful, wonderful job by Albert Pujols. Another fantastic play by the Red Sox infield. This time it is Pujols down the right field line, robbing extra bases off the bat of Jackie Brandt. Let's show you the super stat replay. What a reaction by Pujols. Oh, what a play. Philip Reynolds here at Fenway Park. Hope all is well. Playing some History Maker Baseball Express. 1 out. Pedro Munoz, the designated hitter for the Senators, strides to the right-hander's batter's box. Carlton to Munoz. 3-1 count to Munoz. Ground ball to Belanger at short. He charges. Strong throw to first. 2 away. And now Rupert Jones. He crushed a homer his first at-bat. Here's the pitch to Jones. He's in the hole, 0-2. Carlton looking for revenge. Strike 3 looking. Rupert Jones doesn't like the call. That was a nasty slider by Mr. Lefty Steve Carlton. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Senators. In our 1960 Fantasy Draft League, players from all of Major League Baseball history, and you don't know when you're getting them. They could be old and stinky. They could be young and stinky. They could just be plain stinky, or they can be very good. For the Red Sox, Pujols, Berra, and Randa. Albert Pujols, 0 for 1. Bob Feller struck out 7, walked none, only giving up 1 hit to Cesar Tovar to start off the game. Here's the pitch to Albert Pujols. Pujols awaits the offering. Pops it up on the infield. First baseman Howie Clark calling for it. He squeezes it, 1 down. That brings up Yogi Berra. He's 0 for 1. Berra digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Feller has the sign from Zunino. The pitch to Yogi Berra. Come on, Yogi. He's going to line out to second. Hit it on the screws, but right at Jerry Royster. 2 outs. Base is empty. Joe Randa's 0 for 1. Randa awaits the Feller offering. Feller looking for K number 8. 1-0. Randa. Fly ball. Left field. Left center. More towards center. Making the catch is the center fielder. And the side is retired. The catch made by Heredia. Top of 5, 1-0 Senators. Doug Hunt, how you doing? For the Senators, Spezio, Heredia, Zunino. To face Steve Carlton. Carlton has made 1 mistake. And that mistake was the homer off the bat of Rupert Jones. Here's the pitch to Easy Ed Spezio, who is 0 for 1. Full count to Spezio. Ball 4. Carlton. Berra wanted that inside call. They don't get it. Spezio's at first, held on by Albert Pujols. Guillermo Heredia steps to the plate. Here's the pitch to Heredia. He's 0 for 1. He bunts it in the air, popped up. Quickly getting back to first is Ed Spezio. So Carlton jams Heredia. 1 out, 1 on for Mike Zunino. The catcher is 0 for 1. Zunino digs into the right-hander's batter's box. Carlton nods his head. Pitch homeward bound to Zunino. Snap throw. Berra down to first. The tag not in time. Spezio gets back. That was a ball. That was a ball, by the way. So it's a 1-0 count. Carlton's ready. The pitch to Zunino. 2-1. Jammed him on the inside. Pops it up. Belanger calls off Rennie Gonzalez. He makes the catch. 2 away. Howie Clark steps to the plate. Clark is 0 for 1. Carlton shakes off Barrett. Now he deals to the left-hand batting Howie Clark. 2-2. Fly ball, center field. Tovar to his low. That is way over Tovar's head. And I believe it's going to bounce. What a bounce that is. It's a ground rule double. And that saves a run. The Senators complaining that Spezio would have scored from first, but it did take that weird, wild bounce. What a bounce. Let's watch that in Superstat Replay. Cesar Tovar totally misjudged that ball. Look at this bounce. What a wild bounce. It got lodged under the wall, I guess. I don't know. But it's a ground rule double. 2 outs, second and third. Clark at second. Spezio at third. Top of the order, Jerry Royster's 0 for 2. The pitch to Royster. 1-2 count. Ground ball to Albert Pujols. He'll take it to the bag himself. Carlton pitches out of the jam. We go to the bottom of the fifth. 1-0 Senators. For our 1960 fantasy draft Red Sox, Aoki, Petrocelli, and Mark Belanger. To face Bob Feller. Feller's given up 1 hit to Cesar Tovar. No walks, and he struck out 7. The pitch to Aoki, who's 0 for 1. A 1-0 count to Aoki. Grounder up the middle, fielded. Low throw, scooped out of the dirt. Nice play by Howie Clark. Royster made a nice play getting to the ball, but then threw it low. Cutter Historicals join us. Please check out that channel. He says, wait, can you do that in OOTP25? Nevertheless, I have a Legends. Yeah, you just do a fantasy draft. I don't normally do fantasy drafts, but it was kind of fun. And you don't know what players you're getting. I mean, you could put teams in. You could set a specific time period. You could have a bunch of teams you could put in a league and then declare everyone a free agent and draft that way. But I just said players throughout history, 1960, I added the DH. So, no, I will have to catch your Red Sox game of the week. Our good friend Cutter Historical. 1 out for Rico Petrocelli. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Petrocelli. Petrocelli drives the count full. Petrocelli works a walk. Only the third base runner for the Red Sox. Tovar's been on base twice, once with a single and once with an error. 1 out, 1 on for Mark Belanger. We're going to do something crazy here. We're going to play hit and run with 1 out. Belanger, pops it up, foul, out of play. Belanger in the hole, 0-1. Hit and run is off. It's now a 2-2 count. Belanger sends that deep to center, but not deep enough. Heredia comes in. Went back at first, makes the catch. Petrocelli retreats the first. 2 outs. Petrocelli will be off on contact. The number 9 batter, the second baseman, Rennie Gonzalez, struggling, batting 150. Come on, Rennie. 1-0 count. Rennie grounds it weakly to second, and the side is retired. Top of 6. We have a pitcher's duel here at friendly Fenway. 1-0 Senators. A battle between the lefty Steve Carlton and the righty Bob Feller. For the Senators, Nico Horner. Then you have Brandt and Munoz. Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 2. The pitch to Nico. 3-1 count. Hitters count. Ground ball to Albert Pujols. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 out. Probably chased ball 4 there. So 1 out, base is empty for Jackie Brandt. Jackie Brandt is 0 for 1 with a walk. Carlton rocks and deals. 0-2 count. That ball is laced to center, but right at Cesar Tovar, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty for Pedro Munoz. He is 0 for 2. Munoz overall has a poor eye, but against left-handed pitching, it actually improves to an average eye. Let's go. What's he hitting? 2-1. Now we're not going to fool around. Let's go pitch to batter. 3-2 count. Fly ball to the gap. It's carrying. It's going to be off the wall. The slow-footed Muniz will go sliding into second with a 2-out double. Inning stays alive for Rupert Jones. Do we even want to pitch to Rupert Jones? It's a lefty-lefty matchup. Jones is driven in the only run with a solo blast in the second. First base is open. We're going to go pitch around. Full count. Swing and a miss. Rupert Jones chases in the dirt. The 2-out double doesn't hurt. Bottom of 6, 1-0 Senators. Top of the order for the Red Sox. Tovar, Nava, Pujols. If anyone gets on, Yogi Berra. Cesar Tovar is 1 for 2. He's reached on a single and then an error on Nico Horner, the shortstop. Feller to Tovar. Full count to Cesar. Pops it up. Foul territory. Making the catch is Howie Clark. He came a long way calling off the catcher, Mike Zunino. So with 1 out, base is empty. Daniel Nava's 0 for 2. Pitch homeward bound to Nava. 2-2 count to Daniel. Grounds it to short. Diving stop. Nico Horner, his second throwing error of the game. Nava reaches on the second E6. Tying run at first, Daniel Nava, below average speed, but his stealing ability, if he gets the jump, is pretty good. But we're not going to steal with Pujols at the plate. The pitch to Albert. Line shot to third. Quickly diving back is Nava at first. Great reaction by Ed Spezio. So with 2 outs, Daniel Nava will be off on contact. Yogi Berra, whose batting average is now dipped to 188, steps to the left-hander's batter's box. Feller to Berra. Full count. Swing and a miss! Oh my lord, Berra's struggles continue, and so do the Red Sox against Bob Feller. Feller has now struck out. Let's go to the box score. Struck out 8 while only giving up 1 hit. Carlton back on the mound. Carlton, 89 pitches, still looks very strong. He'll face Spezio, Heredia, and Zunino. Ed Spezio 0 for 1 with a walk. The pitch to Spezio, full count to Eddie. Fly ball, shallow right, coming in towards the line is Aoki. He makes the grab, 1 out. Here's Guillermo Heredia. Heredia's 0 for 2. Carlton to Heredia. Full count again. Ball 4. Carlton is now. Carlton has now walked 3, struck out 4. 1 out, 1 on. Pujols holds Heredia at first. Zunino, an excellent double play candidate. The pitch to Zunino. 0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 outs. K number 5 for Steve Carlton. 2 outs. Heredia will be off on contact. The number 9 batter, the left-hand batting first baseman, Howie Clark. Clark steps in the batter's box, 1 for 2. The pitch to Clark. He's going to swing at the first offering. Fly ball, shallow right. Aoki races in. He has it. The side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 7th here at Fenway. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for the Red Sox. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Here's the pitch to Joe Randa, leading things off for the Red Sox. 1-1 count. Randa nubs it to the right side of the pitcher. Feller throws high to first, but brought down by Howie Clark. Out number 1. So with 1 out, base is empty. Narichika Aoki steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Feller deals to the left-hand batting Japanese Aoki. 1-1 count. Grounder right side. Clark has it. Races to the bag. Out number 2. How do you do? Red Sox bats not doing too well. They only have 1 hit. So with 2 outs, Rico Petrocelli needs to be suave. 2-2 count to Petrocelli. Ground ball to third. Charging and throwing low to first. Scooped up by Clark. What a fine play. It was a good charge by the third baseman Spezio, but a low throw. Scooped out of the dirt. The side is retired. We go to the top of the 8th. We have a pitcher's duel at Fenway with only 1 run scored, and that run came off the bat of Rupert Jones, a home run back in the 2nd. Jerry Royster, Nico Horner, and then Jackie Brand. The pitch to Jerry Royster. 2-1 count from Carlton. Fly ball, center field to his right. Cesar Tovar being called off. Who makes the catch? It's Tovar. Holy cow. We lost that ball. But Tovar makes the catch. There was a little confusion between Tovar and Daniel Nava. Aoki and right. 1 out, base is empty for Nico Horner. He's 1 for 3. Carlton rocks and deals. Nico swings. Flares it to right, dropping in front of Aoki. 2nd hit for Nico Horner. 1 out, 1 on. Horner definitely a base stealing threat. Carlton throws to first. We got him. Oh, he just gets back. Now the pitch to Jackie Brandt, who is 0 for 2. 1-1 count. Brandt laces it to center. Tovar puts a charge on it. Taking a wide turn around second, but holding is Nico Horner. With that, the Red Sox will get their bullpen up. We have Rick Aguilera sucked for us. As you can see, his ERA is 7.26. He was 0-2 as a starter. We yanked his ass. He's in the bullpen now. We've put in Pat McManus, who's pitched excellent out of the pen for us. And Sig Jack Gookie. Clay Kirby's done very well for us. We're going to get Mike Marshall up in the pen. And let's do a mound visit here. I'm okay. The tank's not empty yet, says Steve Carlton to Yogi Berra and the pitching coach. Mike Marshall up in the pen. Marshall is a right-handed hurler. And so far on the year, he's been in 3 games, thrown 2 innings. He does have 1 save, but he's walked 4 and struck out 1. ERA 4.50. So with 1 out, we look for the double play ball off the bat of Pedro Munoz. The pitch from Carlton. Munoz going to swing at the first offering. Line shot to Belanger. He flips to Renny Gonzalez. We get the double play. Great reaction by Belanger and Renny Gonzalez. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Not 1-0 Senators. Superstat replay. Turning the double play the hard way. Nice. Feller looking to go the distance. He's only given up 1 hit in 7 innings. Walked 1. Struck out 8. Nico Horner at short has made 2 throwing errors. For the Red Sox, it'll be Belanger, Gonzalez, and Cesar Tovar. Here's the pitch to Belanger. 2-2 count to the Pittsfield, Massachusetts native. Swing in it's strike 3 no matter what. Strikeout number 9 for Bob Feller. The home plate ump says it was in the strike zone. Renny Gonzalez. So you can see Belanger's .087. Renny Gonzalez .143. We're going to pinch hit for Renny. I hate taking him out. Such a good defensive player. And we're going to go to the struggling Bernie Carbo. Carbo only batting 136, but he is due to break out. So a pinch hit for Renny Gonzalez. And then Pablo Ozuna will go into play second. Yeah, that's weird. All right, here's Bernie Carbo. He needs to go boom. The pitch to Carbo, 3-0 count. He's going to draw a walk. Beautiful ball force. So Carbo at first. And we're going to pinch run for Carbo. He gets on base. He's the tying run. We're going to pinch run with, I think Rick Bassetti's really fast. Let's check out Pablo Ozuna. Ozuna's better. And he's going to go in to play second anyway. So Pablo Ozuna will pinch run for Carbo. He gets on with a walk. Cesar Tovar 1 for 3. He has singled, reached first on a throwing error by Nico Horner. Horner again has had 2 throwing errors at short for the Senators. And let's see if Tovar can come through in the clutch. Come on, Cesar Tovar. He's going to swing at the first offering. Fly ball, shallow center. Heredia comes in, squeezes it. Retreating to first is Pablo Ozuna. So Ozuna will be off on contact. The pitch to Daniel Nava. He's in the hole. 1-2. Swing and a miss on a nasty breaking pitch. That's just unfair. That was a nasty curveball. That is strikeout number 10 for Bob Feller. Ozuna will stay in to play second. We go to the top of the 9th. What a pitcher's duel, folks. That's why we put it on the channel. Again, it's a fantasy draft league, so you don't even know who the players on each team because it's players throughout history, but it's a fun game to watch. Though I don't think many will watch, but I don't care. I wanted to watch. Rupert Jones has knocked in the only run for either team in this game. A solo shot back in the second, and Mike Marshall is ready. Mike Marshall is ready. Carlton has thrown 117 pitches, and again, that's not a lot. We're gonna let him go. We're gonna let him go against the lefty-lefty matchup here. We don't have any lefties out of the pen. Okay, so let's just sit Marshall for a moment because we play with you can tire him out rule. Here's the pitch to Rupert Jones. 2-2 count to Rupert. Strike 3 looking. Yes. Okay, now Spezio's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Spezio. Full count to Spezio. Ball 4. Oh, God. Heredia steps to the plate. 130 pitches for Carlton. And now he's in the orange. We're going to bring in Mike Marshall. So Marshall comes in the game. 1 out, 1 on. Spezio at first being held on by Albert Pujols. Heredia at the plate. The pitch from Marshall. 1-1 count to Heredia. And that's ripped to right. Jesus, Mike. Did he go first to third on that? No, thank God. Mike Zunino. Marshall to Zunino. Come on, double play ball. Line shot. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, he saved extra bases. Petrocelli saved extra bases, but they're going to give him an error on that. The bases are juiced. Oh, wow, that's a tough error. Let's watch the Superstat replay. That's a tough error. Saved a double down the line. Saved a run for the moment. Bases loaded, no outs. Howie Clark steps to the plate. Do we want to bring the infield in or play for 2? We're going to play for 2. We're playing for the strikeout. Swing and a miss. Oh, Marshall bears down. Thank God. 2 outs. Bases still juiced. You have, pinch runner. They brought in a pinch runner. I missed that. So Bruce Fields is a pinch runner at third. Guillermo Heredia is at second. Mike Zunino at first. 2 outs, top of the order, Jerry Royster. Royster's 0 for 4. Oh, boy. Marshall has a sign from Berra. The pitch to Jerry Royster, 3-1. Ground ball, deep short. Belanger goes to Pablo Ozuna for the force out at second. Nice backhanded play in the hole by Pittsfield, Massachusetts native Mark Belanger. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Senators squander a bases loaded 1-out opportunity, but they still do lead 1-0. Let's show the Superstat replay on a beautiful backhanded play towards the hole by Mark Belanger. He then calmly pivots, throws to Ozuna for the force out at second, getting the Red Sox out of that jam. Bob Feller looking to go the distance. He is throwing a one-hitter so far with 2 walks and 10 strikeouts. He's going to face Albert Pujols, Yogi Berra, Joe Randa. The pitch to Albert. 2-2 count to Uncle Albert. Come on, Albert. Albert sends that ball. Not deep enough. It's a fly out to right. Making the catch was Jackie Brandt. 1 down. Yogi Berra now batting 182. The pitch to Berra. 2-0 count. Green light for Yogi. Grounder to the right side. Royster flips to first. 2 away. It comes down to Joseph Randa. Randa's 0 for 3. On deck, Aoki. We're going to call Randa back. Jose Cruz has been struggling, but we're going to go with Cruz. We're going to go with Cruz. We're going to bring up the lefty bat to pinch hit for Joe Randa. He has a little more power and a little more contact. Feller to Cruz. Cruz 3 for 15. That's a 200 batting average. No homers, 2 ribbies. Boy, we want him to get his first homer here. 0-1 to Jose Cruz. And he's going to ground out to Jerry Royster. Bob Feller goes the distance. The Senators have the Red Sox number. The Washington Senators defeat Steve Carlton. And the Boston Red Sox 1-0. Feller, a 1-hit shutout. Striking out, I believe it was 10. We'll look at Feller's numbers quickly. 9 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, 10 Ks. He's now 2-1. ERA drops to 2.42. Steve Carlton is what you call the definition of a tough luck loser. 8 1/3. His record's now 1-2. His ERA drops down to 4.37. Marshall got the final 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Your player of the game, Bob Feller. So there you have it. The only run of the game was the home run off the bat of Rupert Jones. And we're going to show you that because I believe we can do that. Let's go here. I don't know why it went there, but let's go here. Let's go here. There we go. So let's go to the highlight reel. This was a double play ball early in the game. I just want to show you the Rupert Jones homer. This is the only run of the game in the 2nd inning. The pitch from Carlton, the Rupert Jones homer, 1-0. Took it out to right. Bippity, boppity, boom, gone. That's all she wrote. That's all the Senators needed. 1-0. That was it, so we wanted to show you that. And let's get out of this. Exit. Okay. Let's make sure let's make sure we don't have any double headers. There's a gazillion double headers in 1960. Nope. And I can play any game because of the way I have it set it up. But I play the Red Sox. And I manage, own, do everything as the Red Sox. So it's finished today. Got a batter of the month, Daniel Nava. Nice. You received a personal message. I ignore all messages because I played. I cannot be fired. The owner has some expectations. Well, to you. We all have expectations, don't we? Let's see who the Red Sox. Scott Backer. Sig Jakuki. He's going to get his first start of the year. He's pitched out of the pen. He does have a win out of the pen. But we traded away Johnny Cuello for Daniel Nava. We added from our auxiliary roster, I think he played for the Yankees in reality, in San Diego, I think. Let's go back to the Red Sox here. Let's go to organization. So we traded Johnny Cuello away, and we got Daniel Nava. We sent where is he? Tex Vacci to the reserve squad. We moved over Andy Benes. Rick Aguilera, we relinquished to the pen. We're probably going to trade Rick Aguilera. I don't like him. But maybe he'll pitch better out of the pen. So, there you have it. That was a fun little pitchers duel for those who watched and will watch later. So I'd like to thank Cutter Historical, Doug Hunt, and Philip Reynolds. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the game. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated.